Consider a credit card with 24.99% APR and a 6% of the new balance minimum payment each month. Beginning balance is $1,200 with no new charges, as shown in the table on the following page. We're going to use that table to answer questions A through C. All right, so here's this lovely table that I created in Excel. Isn't it pretty? So we have month one starting balance, $1,200 as seen here, right? It's given in the problem. And then we've got the 24.99% APR is how we found the finance charge. We added columns B and C to get D, and then we multiplied by the 0.06 to get column E. Okay, so, and we've done that. All right, so we're going to use this table to answer A through C. So let's see what A and B are. And we're going to actually work on A and B kind of at the same time. So question A, what is the total of the minimum payments? And B, what is the total of the finance charges? So we're going to go back to our table and the total of the minimum payments and the total of the finance charges. Those are the two things that we're looking to find, right? So if you're in Excel, this is super nice, right? We'll just go ahead and sum up the columns. If you're not, you can bust out a calculator, right? We're adding three numbers together. That's not too bad. So when you add your minimum payments, I wanted that to be orange. Our minimum payments are going to end up being $211.71. And when I add my finance charges, I'm going to get $71.98. Okay, so that's kind of questions A and B together there. So again, minimum payments, $211.71, finance charges, $71.98. And we're actually going to use those two answers for Part C. Part C says, what percent of total payments went to finance charges? Well, if you recall, what percent? When I hear what percent, I automatically think X over 100, and I'm doing a comparison. So total payments and finance charges. Well, remember, on this side here, we've got a total on the bottom, and we've got part, right? Part to whole in terms of our ratio. Well, the total is going to be the total payments, $211.71, and the finance charges is part, right? Not everything we paid went to finance charges, just part of it. So we have our part to whole, and now we can solve our proportion. So to solve this proportion, we're going to cross multiply. So remember, 211.71x equals 7,198, because we're cross multiply. To get x by itself, we're going to divide both sides by the number in front of x, which is 211.71, and we end up with 33.999%, which I'm going to go ahead and round to 34%. So 34% of our total payments went to finance charges. More than a third of what you're paying to this credit card company is not going toward what you owe. It's going to the credit card company for them, letting you use their money. So just be aware of that when you're dealing with credit cards and finance charges.